We're ready? Okay. Good morning, folks. Welcome to Art with Liz. I want to start out by thanking the Hoboken Library for allowing us to have these wonderful hybrid art classes. So welcome to those of you joining us from home via Zoom, and letting you know that this program is available on YouTube, and also it will be archived as a video on the Hoboken Library website. Those of you who are here in person in the beautifully renovated library space, I'm grateful for you for coming on such an icy, frigid morning. Although it actually, to me, felt like a heat wave out there today. It's in the 30s with a wind chill of something in the 20s. So compared to what we've been suffering through today, feels warm. Do prepare yourselves, folks. We are in for another cold snap this weekend, unfortunately. Um, we are opening a new month, and I like to have a theme for each month because it helps us organize our thoughts and ideas when we are doing our creative work. Our theme for this month is African American History Month. In our country, we celebrate different things for each month. And by an act of Congress, this particular month is African American History Month. And it gives us the opportunity to celebrate the extraordinary contributions of people of African descent and heritage. Most of the artists we will be looking at this month are artists from the continent of the United, well, not a continent, the country of the United States of America, because it is our month-long celebration, and we want to celebrate their contributions in the world of art and culture. But some of the artists come either from that African continent or from other countries where people are from the African diaspora. Okay, so our first artist for February is a lady, a female artist named Sylvia Snowden. And I was just sharing with the folks here that the biographical information that I have about Ms. Snowden is a little confusing. Some of it says that she was born and raised in Chicago. Some of it says that she was born in North Carolina and grew up in Louisiana. So I'm not sure which is correct, but I think it speaks to the fact that um, a lot of information, not just about African American artists, but African American and female artists, is not correct. And it's a shame. It's a terrible shame that the art world is showing disrespect to female and artists of color, female artists and artists of color. I do know that she was born in 1942, and she is an American abstract painter who works with acrylics, oil pastels, and mixed media. So we have some new folks with us today, and I do want to state out loud that I am not an art historian, and I make mistakes in some of the information that I share. I always recommend that you fact check anything that I say. I love art. I'm passionate about art. I believe it is my job to share with you those thoughts and feelings about artist work so that it inspires you to do your own creations. I'm going to start, as always, with a slideshow showing you some of the images of the artist's work to jumpstart you in what we have available for you to do here and at home today. All right, Sylvia Snowden. She's most famous for her mission to help people experience, at least visually, the quote unquote feel of paint. She loves the texture and the quality of paint. And I think you're going to see that. It's going to be evident to you immediately in the way her work looks. So here we go with the slideshow. Folks at home, can you see? Susan, maybe you could let me know. Okay, great. You can see from the texture, the highly textured look of her work. It's very lumpy and gooey. And I'm not saying that in a negative sense. I personally like looking at this.
Do you know the size of it?
I don't. Lindsay, you are my favorite researcher. If you want to try and find out the details, and you're young and you're a great navigator of the internet, whereas I am not. It's probably very three-dimensional. Probably if you were in front of it in a museum and they would let you get close enough to touch it, I imagine it's probably very rough. So she likes acrylics.
It's big.
It's a biggie. Okay, good. That makes me happy too. I'm always drawn to very large works. It's my personal taste and style, which also says to me she's probably a very energetic painter. Probably has a very large studio, and she's, whether she works on the wall or maybe her canvases are laid on the floor, I don't know. She probably, I don't have information about this either, but she probably uses a variety of tools. If you were here for the class we had just recently, she may use things like palette knives, house paint brushes, trowels even, to glom the paint on the canvas. Now, what I got from Wikipedia was that she was born in 42, like I mentioned, in Raleigh, North Carolina. She did attend Howard University, of that I'm pretty certain, and she studied under another great African-American artist named David Briscoe. She graduated with a Bachelor of Arts degree and a Master of Fine Arts degree, and she received a scholarship from the Skowhegan School of Painting and Sculpture in Skowhegan, Maine. Don't you just love the colors in this? If you don't like it for any other reason, I bet you love the colors.
It's titled after her parents' wedding anniversary, called June 12th.
So I don't know, folks at home, you heard Lindsay found out this is called after her parents.
No, June 12th.
Oh, it's called June 12th. Oh, I like the long title too, but it was inspired by her parents' wedding anniversary, I guess on June 12th. So these paintings have titles, which I didn't look into either. Often they have these kind of figurative feel to them, right? Do you see a person in this one?
Yes.
Absolutely. So a little information about her career. She taught at Howard University. She also taught at Cornell and Yale, which means she's a very well thought of painter. I mean, Yale University Art School is probably one of the top art schools in the world. Definitely, maybe the highest, most difficult art school in the United States, graduate art school to get into in the world. Sorry, Laura, Margot is trying to enter. Thank you. She served as an artist in residence, a panelist, a visiting artist, lecturer, instructor, and curator in universities, galleries, and art schools, both in the United States and abroad. I'm guessing this is a large one also. This one to me feels more like an acrylic painting. The other one's the very thick one. The first one might have been an oil. Although there are ways to make acrylic paint mimic oils. There are mediums and gels to make acrylic paint very thick and gooey. Yeah, I remember Eileen. Again, wonderful color, a lot of movement. I like the black lines in this one very much. Guys, any comments? You know, I love how I want to hear how you feel about these works. You like it, you don't like it. What, Eileen? Okay, so
I see figures. I see like a horse, I see like a dragon, I see like two elephants. There are like the purple ones at the bottom. From they look like two elephants close together. Left side looks like a horse, somebody riding a horse. The black one looks like a dragon.
okay, cool.
Yeah.
So often we see different things in abstract paintings, whether or not the artist intended for us to see objects and things. It's a mystery. I don't know if she wanted us to see those things. You can do what Lindsay did, take a picture of it and look for it on Google, see if it has a title. Feel free. And Eileen preferred the colors around the outer edges. You like the brighter, more intense colors, Eileen. Maybe she put the paler colors in the middle because she wanted us to focus on the outer edges, Eileen. Maybe she put the brighter colors around the outer edges for a reason. Who knows? This one to me again feels figurative. I see faces. I think this is probably a mixture of oil pastels and paint. This one feels positively encrusted with paint and oil. It doesn't say that she used encaustic. Remember, we talked about how, was it this class one? No. Well, we have talked about Jasper Johns in this class, but it was last week I talked about Jasper Johns in my other classes. And he used hot wax or encaustic in his paintings.
So something that really
Of course.
The title of this print was called Malik. It is an homage to her son. He was 18 years old and he was killed.
Yes.
Shot in far from the family's home. His mother remains unsolved.
Was that, I always have problems when I go backwards. The one with the paler colors in the middle. And the title was Malice, Malik, which was her son's name. Yes, her son died quite tragically at only 18 years of age, shot very close to their home. I'm not going to go backwards for a couple of reasons. We are on a time schedule in this class. And also, when we go backwards, we don't always get to go forwards in this program that I have for the slideshow. Another wonderful figure. Love the composition of this piece, the way the figure is right up to the edges of the painting, as if he's scrunched in. Is he encaged, or is he comforted by the fact that he's in a tight space? Is he hiding, or is he bursting out? I like the mystery of that. And usually I don't like white in the background, but in this particular piece, it really works. A lot of great color and texture. Any other comments? What about the red?
Looks like a sea creature to me.
Like a sea creature because of the blue, you think?
Maybe. Maybe like an octopus or giant squid.
So interesting. Some people look at it like, are looking at it for what they recognize. And I just react to the color and movement. I just saw it. It's all she.
I see a person there. Arms like this, squatting, legs moving.
Doing a high jump over a hurdle.
Yeah, like an athlete. Squatting, running.
Awesome comments. So Millie said she sees a high jumper going over a hurdle. Eileen said she reacts only to the colors and does not see things in the painting.
This one is called Color is Life.
Color and life.
No, Color is Life.
Color is life. Who found that for us? Was that Diane? Or Dawn? Oh, it was Margot. Okay, thank you, Margot.
My first reaction when I saw it, I thought it was creepy. I loved some of the other ones, but this one, I just looked up and I was done.
All right, so a creepy feeling from this one. This is what I love about art, everybody. It is different things to different people. It evokes emotion and thought and ideas. Hopefully, ideas are popping into your heads about what you might want to create. This one for me is very strong, very powerful. This one definitely evokes emotion for me. I see you shaking your head. Yeah.
Like zombies.
Okay.
This is a trend between.
Yeah, they go in the same collection.
Okay. Yes. Esty says they look like zombies, like a skeleton.
Can I tell you what's the name of the previous one?
Zombie.
Ethel Moy.
What is it?
Ethel Moy, 1984.
The woman's
White
name?
cube. So they have the artist's name next to the painting, Sylvia Snowden, and then underneath is Ethel Moy, 1984.
Somebody's
White
name?
cube.
So zombie.
Yeah, like each one of them, they have a name. There's
Sometimes
a
they
big
don't.
collection of figures like humans.
Could you
What's her name?
spell the first
Maybe for now.
or show me? Oh, Ethel Moyd is the name of the previous painting. A lot of the figures have people's names. So the paintings are in homage to other people. I don't know. I don't know. So
So this one is called Venus of M Street.
this one,
Yeah, it's a young American transgender women and fixture of the 1980s New York City ball culture.
wow.
Featured in the 1990 documentary Paris is Burning.
Oh,
Where's the city?
it's a famous movie. Yeah. All right. We are learning a lot of details about each of these paintings. But for me, the importance of looking at these images is how they make you feel and think. So a lot of these figurative works are about individuals, though, which I find very interesting. So the people in these pictures have a specific history, and that is important to the way the pictures look. All right, let's keep moving. So this looks to be like it's part of the figure series. This is definitely a person because we can see their face way at the top and their hands reaching out, reaching forwards. Definitely her mission to show the texture of paint is highly evident. Again, she uses white, the empty space, in a very different and interesting way. And why is the figure in the upper left-hand corner and kind of exploding out into the white space? Maybe it has to do with who the person was or is. They may very well still be alive. Irina is doing a lot of research today.
Well, you have a lot of questions. So.
There have been a lot of questions. This artist is affecting people. All right, so this one is entirely different from the others. I'm pretty sure this one is oil pastel with maybe a little bit of paint. I think there's maybe some soft pastel in this as well. A sandwich.
Maybe some peanut butter and
Uh-huh. I love you guys. One thing I like about the composition of this, again, her shapes fill almost the entire canvas. The way she uses the gray and the brown on the left, it's very interesting to me. And this one too, she seems to have done a lot of scratching. You see the very short little lines in the background. The red and orange play a prominent role. Another figure. Wow.
She describes all these figures that they were people that she knew in her life, unhoused, unemployed, and she responded to her perception of their energies in her work. So it's not about like how they look physically, how their soul was. So that's why she.
Awesome. Thank you. This is so cool. So Irina found out that it's not really about, I guess, how they looked, or even, does she say anything about what they did in their life?
Unemployed, unhoused, transient. They were transient in her life in the neighborhood that she lived in Washington.
Aha.
In the mid-70s.
So these are people that she didn't know deeply. They were transient people in her neighborhood in Washington, D.C., and she was trying to convey their energy, their spirit, not necessarily partially who they were, but not their appearance. Love that. Thank you so much. You're gonna be my assistant.
Said she was honoring their presence because they were probably unseen.
She was honoring these people's presence. So these are people who are transient people in her neighborhood or transient people in her life. They were passing through her neighborhood.
So she says, Snowden felt the urgency of the lives of people she encountered in her neighborhoods, many of whom were transient, unemployed, and or unhoused.
Got it. So these are images of homeless people in her neighborhood in Washington, D.C. And she did these paintings to honor them and show their energy and their spirit. I don't know if that changes the way you look at the images. For me, I'm still loving them for their visual quality, but this information does add a whole different layer to what I'm looking at. They definitely have a lot of energy, don't they? Great color. That tiny bit of turquoise on the left-hand side next to the orange really is a jolt of energy. Color really can create movement and spirit, color alone. And then the kind of jaggedy shape of the figure creates movement as well. And the swirling background, the way she's applied the orange paint.
It reminds me of The Flash.
The Flash. Jumpin' Jack Flash. That great song, right? The Rolling Stones. Here's another one. I'm assuming this is all from that same series. Talk about movement. She's deliberately emphasizing the movement of the figure, the way the arms and legs are positioned. Again, the way the figure is often right off the edge of the canvas. The middle figure, the head is chopped off because it's as if the figure were leaping.
Notice how big their asses are.
What, Daniel?
Notice how big their butts are.
I don't know. It could be their clothing blowing in the wind.
No, because you notice the butt cracks?
I do not. But you can read the image as you wish.
It's not how I wish. They're clearly at least on the first and the third.
Okay.
She does mention
Some people may find that
No,
reference.
Actually, I support that. A lot of people they love their child about.
Okay.
Kind of that they are the manner.
All right. So that's your interpretation. We're going to move on. I like that it's a triptych with 3 figures. I like that very much. I think this may be the last slide.
This one's different.
Somebody at home? Was it Susan? Did you have a comment? No. Again, the orange is amazing. Nope, got more. All right, so I'm going to go through these a lot quicker now because I want to get us working. And that is the last slide. All right. So any other last minute comments or thoughts about Ms. Snow's work? She is still living. 1942. What? How old is she?
3 years.
84.
84. Thank you.
No,
Okay.
This is Robin here. Hi.
Yes, Robin. Hi.
In the beginning, it felt like that she was painting without an idea, or even once you talked about that it was people, and I could begin to see that, but some of it just looked like she was just painting whatever came out without a plan or without and just going with it. And it's very organic. It's not like anything planned. And then when it came to the people and the energy of those people, she really captures the essence of the homeless people. But I just, at first I didn't really like the feelings that were coming from the paintings, but I just appreciated the freedom she had to let the feelings come through. However, and I honestly don't, whether she plans it or not, I don't know. I think she just goes with it and it comes out, and that's cool. So that's
Thank you for that comment, Robin. And as always, I wish she were here so
Yeah.
I could ask her. My guess is there are probably lots of videos. If you Google her on YouTube or no, you can't Google her on YouTube. But if you look for her on Google or if you look for her on YouTube, there are probably interviews of her.
Okay, cool.
And you might be able to find out more about her process.
Right. Okay.
All right, now comes to the fun part of class. For those of you who are here, we have paper, we have acrylic paint, we have soft pastels. I think I did not bring oil pastels today, although I had intended to. We have Conti crayons, we have pencils, colored and regular, and we do have now the pencil sharpener. There are brushes, of course. Here's your assignment today. Think about someone, and Arena, with your research, you broadened the scope of our assignment today. Think about a transient person in your life, whether they're homeless or not. Think about someone that you've seen lately who exudes a kind of energy, who's made an impression on you, and create an abstract painting that's filled with movement and color. Now, I have done a demonstration in the past of how to organize your thought for abstraction. Millie, I will come and do a demonstration for you. I'm not going to do it on the big screen today, those of you at home, because I think all of you have seen me do this multiple times. Because the folks at home, you're all veterans, right? If not, let me know, and then maybe we can arrange a big screen demo. I'm going to put one of Ms. Snowden's images up on the screen for those of you who like to have the artist's work as your jumping off place or starting point, and you can feel free to copy, because copying an artist's work is a great way to learn.
So I'm a newbie.
Oh, who's that? Dawn.
Dawn.
You are a newbie. We've had other people named Dawn. I'm so sorry, Dawn. Well,
That's okay.
all right. I will speak to the person in charge here, our great librarian, Laura, and see if we can do a demo today.
That would be great. Thank you.
We can. All right. So I will do a demo and then I will put a picture on the big screen. Those of you who are here, you can go get supplies that you may need and get started if you don't need to watch the demo. Folks at home, once I'm done with the demo, I will put a picture on the screen. Thank you everyone for coming, and I hope you have some real fun with purpose. Okay. Now, those of you who do not like abstraction and you want to draw or do something else, feel free to do that too. Eileen.
What's the part where you mentioned about someone homeless or somebody recently that? I'm
Somebody with a lot of energy in your life who might inspire you to organize your thoughts today. I think of you. Do a self-portrait.
an idea in abstract. I mean, hey, I like that.
What colors come to your mind when you think of yourself?
Red.
There you go.
Yellow.
Just start slapping it on the paper, kid. Millie. So this is now going to be projected on the big screen, or I'm going to be working over there by see where the stand is? You can come close and watch me there. The choice is up to you. But you might want to start getting your paper and any of the materials that look interesting to you. And Laura, I should now pin Hoboken Library. Okay, thank you. Getting warm in here today. Very nice.
Figure it out. Yes. I can find a picture of my. You know, I'm not a. I'm not a. You never know when you. I don't remember. It's like. I mean, it's kind of weird. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, that's that yeah, it's very. I was sitting your background saw.
That's something cool. I have no artistic talent.
Yeah, that's not like your first, because he knows me. I'm very, very.
I'm so happy you see. Why look unhappy now?
I'm so sorry that I. I shoot on. I'm putting big problems from them. Very good. Yeah. So it's like, I think with that stuff.
Alright.
Yeah. The boys have all.
I find it like a class, but I intuitively read.
Sweat.
All right. Oops. Heads. All right, folks, I'm gonna do the demonstration, so those of you who want to watch, you can either come behind or you could look on the beach. Yeah, Millie, I think it's better for you. Wonderful. Okay. Folks at home, someone, Dawn, could you just give a yes, I can see it, please?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, thank you. All right, I like with abstract. Because there are so many choices in the city that you will make. I like to start by making it simple brain. Because it gives you some control over the amount of space that you will be working. And if you recall from Ms. Snow's work, the very interesting things that she did with the shapes, the way the people, the figures, butted right up against the edge of the picture. So that is a fun thing to play around with, and it helps you organize your thoughts. If you want to think about an energetic person like me, you're lucky enough to have grandchildren.
Kind of hard to hear you.
Maybe it's a grandchild
Better.
who is very energetic. Maybe it's a neighbor who's very helpful to you and helps you shovel your walk or something like that. But somebody in your life is very active. Maybe you have a friend who's a dancer or an actor. What about your dog? Brilliant. I'm speaking dog. Very energetic. So now with abstraction, particularly ones as kind of messy as hers are, and I don't think she'd be offended by that. I like to use larger brushes and tools. So I immediately grab one of the bigger brushes, and this is just a sponge that's on a handle. And if you want to apply thinner paint first, just to figure out where your shapes and colors go, you're going to need a little bit of water first. And I'm just going to work out the shapes of the bit first. Person. Oh. But it doesn't matter. Okay. Pointing. Oh, see, there are seeds. Well, the woods. Okay, so going. I like colors to be kind of brown red family. Green plus red and brown. I'm playing. I'm starting out with Disney. Just to figure out where things belong. I like the moon. Fun. It's a great way to experiment and learn. My browns be a little bit darker.
Are you doing this based on somebody that you're thinking about?
John, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
So I added a little bit of blue, to my green and red to make my brown a little bit darker. Not really. I'm just making a generic kind of people look shit.
Looks like a frog.
A peopleish, it's a peopleish. It's a peopleish thing. All right, now, so I've kind of worked out where things are gonna go. Yeah, whatever. I kind of worked out my basic format, actually, basic composition.
I could see a person rapping.
Yes, yeah, good. Okay. And now I'm starting to use more paint and less water. Because I'm inspired by Miss Snowden and the fact that she liked them. So, you know, you can stamp with the brush. Get that kind of textural effect. I've already run out of paint, so at this point, you would go back and get more paint. Are we getting the idea? What more do you need?
I never realized that you just keep building up one place with colors. I never knew that.
Well, one of the fun things about abstraction is you can be free. Yeah. Or. You're still making decisions. People think it's all about throwing the tape at the canvas, but this is an assumption about abstract meaning is not quite true. We're making a million decisions. This is a really great thing for cognition. Those of us who are aging and worried about forgetting our mental acuity. Constantly, what color is going to go where? Where do I want it to be? How much of the image do I want to have fill my page? It's all about making choice. All right, any other questions?
But to start first, you could do it.
I had an idea that I wanted it to be a figure that was falling through.
Can you go back and work on the same projects? If you've done, you have, interest in something and then start wanting to make it bigger or more colorful, you go back to.
Yes, that is part of the process. So right now I'm going back to this shape because I want to make it stronger.
Stronger
By color and texture. Yes, so artists do go back and fill it. Remember I said I started with the thin wash of paint, just to work out where things fit together. And then you go back and start adding and changing. You can always change as we go. Always. Artists do that a lot, especially if you do something and you don't like it. You want to go back and change it. Oh, and it's a good idea sometimes to stand up and look at your work from a distance or lean back and look at it from a different angle, get a different perspective. If you need to make change.
Well, I like the abstract.
Well, any work, you're never making a mistake. You're learning as you go. Right? Art is a process of making change. It's like the scientific process. If you've ever done scientific work, start out with theory. Yep. You design a method for solving, well, you start out with a theory. Then you create a problem. You design the method or process, and then you try to solve the problem, and you either do or you don't. And if you don't solve it, you go back and find the method. Saying creative and scientific process. And you experiment. The way you use your process, experimental.
I need one seat.
Sometimes in the middle of the night, you have that eureka moment. Scientists and artists kind of go, oh yeah, I should have done it that way. Hi, James. All right, I think I told you enough for starting the house. Yes. Have some fun. Anybody who wants to finish this, please. Go for it. Thank you, Laura, for your help. Use these. We'll save you guys one. Want to? Yes, ma'am. So you're doing the Moloch painting.
Yes. You open this way.
Oh, you want me to put that one up?
No, I was looking.
I think I want to put one of the figures up. It's so hard to work from your phone. I've experienced trying to do it. Those of you at home, you're lucky because you have the big screen. Okay. So now I'm going to put a picture on the screen, folks at home. If you've been waiting for me to do that, apologies. I hope you were able to hear and see the demonstration, Dawn, and I hope it was helpful. Do you have any questions?
No, thank you.
Okay, great. Whoops, I put this up too soon. Good, I'm glad to hear it. I will be from time to time asking if you need help. I'm going to put a Sylvia Snowden picture up.
That would be like a movie done by, I'm at the very street, done the last one, you ever done like. And set up the.
Folks at home, are you able to see the image? Yes, thank you, Susan. I can't enlarge it because it'll be too blurry. All right. We have almost an hour to work. Uh-huh. My daughter-in-law's hosting a Bad Bunny watch party.
You're a Super Bowl?
For the Super Bowl.
That's gonna be interesting. You're gonna watch it.
No, actually,
It's all about diversity.
some people invited us for dinner.
Can't believe somebody would be watching.
No, they're artists. Very diverse. I know, I heard it's, but it's ever random. I like it a lot. Depends on what my culture. I heard him sing it during the lot to the. They did brilliant, you know. You don't have to do a little copy of yourself. Get the band down. You know, that's a sort of red. Yes. Yeah, sure.
No, I don't think they have.
It's probably.
No, I don't have it. Where'd you get from me? Waiting for your.
It's wonderful that you should have right, exactly. Visible voice on my side.
They must have lived here a while.
Yeah. So I know exactly. That's the old catching. That. I heard that, so that's. It's not better. Oh, yeah. I don't. Pretty much going to that. With the. Room. Wow, nice. What's up, Rick? I didn't even know this was.
That's right, John.
Okay.
Oh, you know it's a. Time.
No, not there. So she was 5 people. I wrote that up. Same one. We're on the.
We have to, but we actually. And so we are looking and I.
But,
The business card and-
so yeah, that one maybe, yeah. Yes, so that's. Contacts, because I.
It's large and it's from.
Yeah, I tried that one.
Emails come away. Yes. Yes. No, we have. Oh.
Also, if it's a coffee bar holders that keep songs it all, I think I'm gonna start without scrap of paper on it, so I need to grab and get on. Work to it. I'm something on the pretty blue, like this. I probably did.
So this specific person.
Right.
I can't see what I'm.
It's nice logo that I don't like backward.
Yeah. You know, it's great in your composition. It's nice to hear. One say it's almost finished, but you know, it's, I think it's time will be or worship. Now, with these acrylic paints, they're not the highest quality, so getting the kind of thickness that Sylvia Snowden gets in her work is, you're not gonna be able to do that. I should have started out by saying. Good try. This is the kind of paint you use for making posters, not for fine art, which is okay, but it's, you may not achieve the same effects that you want.
You don't tell us, we don't know. Exactly.
This is true, but I know there are certain people in this class who are trying to copy exactly what the artist did, and you never can do that. You are not she, first of all, and you have your own personal style, and you're not using the high quality materials that she probably has. Excuse me, she probably has access to. Bye, ladies. See you soon. How are we doing at home? We having fun? Okay, good. Good, good, good. My goal. Fun with a purpose, as I always say. I'm just gonna drop off momentarily to get some water.
I know, but I haven't. Don't worry about that. Who doesn't care?
The world doesn't care if you're inhibited. I just want you to try.
I am trying, but I'm.
Well, stop verbalizing and just put that new brush on the paint.
We need a frame tomorrow, but.
Your style, always some serious smart. Artists, we can't fight our style. We can't. It's always going to show through no matter what we do. And that's a good thing. You need to accept and honor your style. Don't fight it. But part is a little confused. You might spend a lot of week maybe that. Rare. That's that you're teaching me. They've used them all. It must be.
We don't like it.
Have a good week.
I don't know.
Yeah, they. And I'm supposed to. Because you get. I have to then explain to the council. Thank you. Yes. I'm always here for you. Very distinct. You have to always watch out your. You know, start there.
No.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Let's see that. It's a little bit more complex. Or maybe take the one. Try that because then you can always cover.
Figure there. We just, we have like a social club.
I read, I went, no, I mean, this one's.
Oh, okay, good. I like the figure, but it's the background, it's more. Because it-
My dad's like a social place. Social.
But, yeah. Why are you comparing this?
Well, I sort of.
Are you trying to copy that? Okay.
I based it sort of on them.
Fun course. I don't want to stop you from work here. Don't worry about it. I'll figure it out.
Bigger.
Neither service oriented nonprofit organization focus on community volunteer involved volunteering museum. Yeah.
Although Jackie, once it's tried. Might want to take another. Something that's.
Yeah, I have tried to use it.
Brighter. You got white pastels.
I see it. I'm gonna just learn stuff.
Okay. Not all of it. White oil pastel. Writing in yours.
And if one more.
There you go.
Yeah.
Is it oil pastel or soft?
Danielle has the oil pastel.
Daniel.
Is it the one you were looking for?
Thank The oil? Oh, yeah, this. This may be soft. Right. Oh, this is soft. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
The texture.
That's what I like. I want to use it.
Oh, they didn't like it. So you
Well,
tried
no,
that or
no,
kind
like I put it in,
Not
but
brush.
it was sharp.
Yeah. Brush, you know.
Okay.
Right, yeah. I like iron because I pretty mentioned involves very, very much tactile. I don't know, maybe it's, here, I want you to look, stuff. Colors, I like color.
I'm not even sure where the light highlight needs to go. Highlight, you know, it's. Yeah, then it would be too much work.
I want it to be like, the creepy one.
Right, I understand. I think I maybe even to emphasize this bright. She does do like doubles
Yeah.
lines and stuff like that. I don't know, I love it. Yeah, this is, I think it's done.
It's all the best. It's too,
No cares. No cares. Yeah, I think it's done. Who cares? What gender it is, it's not sex. I like hearing, hearing him. Different water size involved, composition, everything. You have to decide. Yeah. Lots of history. This is coming in, like the figure itself needs a little more emphasis.
It's not finished.
I know, that's why I'm telling you, the figure's very nice. And the movement of the pencil is creating like the way you apply the line. Thank you. You know, that is active thinking. Now, so far you want me to take. So my email is both. They're right. Folks at home, we're good. Everybody's copacetic. Okay. Oh, some people are leaving already. Is it that time? All right, folks, here we have 15, at least 15 more minutes to go. See you later, Millie. Thank you for coming. You're welcome.
See you next week.
Oh, yeah, where do we want to?
I'm going to, and then I'm going to.
Did she say something?
Not feel good. Good at that. And it's why I really never wanted to do it.
But there's just no. I went to Ohio afterwards last week, but I'm like, wow. That's where it's, that's not.
Over the Korean barber. And yours, oh, no, yours.
No, that's not. That was the one. There's the half, the grass is like, more for. I can see how it could come up, yeah. It's all great.
So, do you think it would rise up? It's so nice good for people like barbers.
No, thanks.
Now they're the majority.
Not really first. I'll decide.
Wonder why he's doing it. It's fine. So you're gonna take over.
If I ask.
I'll listen to that. They got their own. That's right.
Or the spray.
Yeah, bye.
Let's just play around, so thank you.
I lost track of time.
I'm not gonna find it.
Mainly veteran folks here. Would you rather continue working or do you want to share? It's too early for sharing, however. You have a few more minutes to work. Gosh. Oh, great.
You know that. This is right here, how it inspired me.
I'm still here. Just a few more minutes, and then we'll see if folks want to share or continue working. So much great work to look at today, however. Oops, sorry. It's the connection of my laptop to the sound system here. It happens occasionally. I'm so sorry. I don't know why. Wonder if it has any relationship to my phone. My phone was near. I don't think so, though.
Just a table.
It's quite a shocking sound, though. I jump too. I'm sorry about that. All right, I'm going to stop the share of the painting by Sylvia Snowden. And folks at home, if we do sharing today, you will be the first. Robin, you are first in my queue. Would you like to share with the larger group?
I've been trying to paint a picture of a friend that I took a photo 35 years ago.
Oh, wow.
So this is what happened. And I think I got a little
Wow.
bit of the essence of her.
So yours is not very abstract at all. This is,
Well, you know, it started
ridiculous.
all abstract in the back. Like I just put a whole lot of stuff in the back, but yeah, I wanted to capture her if I could, because I wanted to give it to her for her birthday.
I
She's
think it's
86.
terrific.
Yeah, we're
Yes.
just a year apart, so.
Again, Robin?
Anyway, I kind of like it. It's like I had done a drawing like this. which,
Wow,
Hmm.
very
you know,
nice.
That's more like it.
Mm-hmm.
But then I wanted to do something, I think this is a little bit abstract in the back, don't you think?
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, yes,
Beautiful.
yes. No, I didn't mean to, that was not a criticism.
Uh-huh.
That was stating a fact.
Putting her in the middle of something.
Very
So,
nice.
thank you.
Well done. Okay. So Susan, you would be next.
Okay.
Yeah, move it back a little bit. Wow. Yeah. Talk about activity and energy.
Wow.
Love the colors.
I had to put a heart in there. I can't get to my paints because they're packed up. I'm waiting for a piece of furniture that's delayed by a month. So I had to use markers
Oh.
and watercolor.
Okay. You
Yeah.
would never know it if you hadn't said that. I would have thought this was paint.
Yeah. I
I
had
love
fun.
I love the shapes in the upper left, or to your right, sorry.
Yeah.
They really remind me of something I saw in Miss Snowden's work. One of the last paintings had some shapes like that. I think it was
Yes.
second to last.
Yes. I liked it. I took a picture of it. The background was black and then they had these
Yes,
little-
yes. And there was that thing that looked like an orange duck.
Yes.
Yep.
I had fun, I must say.
I like the little black lines too on the edge.
Yeah. The energy. That's the energy.
Uh-huh. Like Keith Haring.
What?
It reminds me of Keith Haring.
Oh, a little bit. Yes, of course. Mm-hmm.
All right, great painting. Thanks.
Thank you.
Susan. Margot, you're up. Oh,
Oh,
Wow.
everyone's saying that's adorable.
oh,
Well, Valentine's Day is.
I love the hair on the girl.
Okay.
Yes. And I love your shading technique.
yes.
Oh, that's what I'm
Are
working.
they going to be faceless?
Yes.
Why? Why? Do you have a reason?
No, just because I'm focusing on the shading.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Great.
It's true. I don't put faces on my dolls. It's rare.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why, but I don't.
Interesting. Okay. If you
Yeah,
could-
great shading technique on this one, Margot.
Thank you.
Super. All right. So we're now up to people, in-house people. Let me put the spotlight back. It's scary, that close up of my face. Rena, you want to go first? Watch the wires and try not to touch the cable connection so that horrible sound doesn't occur. Folks working here, just look up for a moment.
Wow, it's beautiful.
Excellent. You kept
Great.
the spirit of
Oh,
the.
I love it.
Inspired by that one painting by Sylvia Snowden called Malik.
Very nice.
So good.
Done.
That using what the artist has and putting it into your own
Yeah,
way of painting is lovely.
Fantastic.
textural effects in the middle. Well done. Let's see, you want to shake?
Green popsicles.
It's your one. Why not? Right? You don't have to follow direction. It's the one place on the planet where you don't have to follow direction. Yeah, it's great. That's freedom, right? No, you don't want to shake. Okay. I think.
Okay,
not quite finished, but you can see what I'm doing. It's kind of drizzly.
Lindsay, no.
Well, I just don't, I don't know how to, like, I put some wash on the background and it's
Look at the
liquidy.
camera and explain.
Well, just in case it falls.
If I start to turn it up, it's gonna run.
Oh, that's why we have the piece of paper underneath.
That'll make it even better.
Lindsay's got a tablecloth.
Can you see it? or-
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, beautiful.
Oh,
Great
great colors. Uh-oh.
Whoops. Yeah, you
Wow.
so wet.
Great.
It's beautiful.
Great job.
Wow.
What do you call that?
Brazil,
No, it's not flat, it's what?
3D.
Impasto. Impasto.
Oh, there's a name for that.
Impasto.
Pasto. That's my
Pasta
favorite.
texture.
Pasto pasta.
Well done. You see what happens when you don't think too much?
Yeah.
Dabble it. Right, Tamara, you want to share?
Got it.
Yeah, I have a way already.
Oh, okay, good.
Hi, Tamara.
Yes.
Oh, wow. That is fantastic.
Very good. Well done.
Wow. Just beautiful, Tamara. Wow.
That's not all it was, Tamara. Oh, you started.
Oh,
Oh, you got it.
Goodness.
Wow.
Oh,
Awesome.
that's stunning.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh,
Hey, Yoko.
Okay, that's it. Make sure you got now. Yeah.
You can share. Explain why you.
It's one. Okay.
Oh, this is
Oh,
yesterday. We had our model build
oh, wow.
in our class.
That's great.
that is great.
Love it.
No direction for me other than we're doing a scroll drawing. So very nice. Christy. Thank you for sharing, Yoko.
Is it cold in there?
Oh, that's beautiful.
Very nice.
Fantastic. Oh, look at that.
Another one.
Oh, the
Always been
dolphin.
busy.
Beautiful, Christy.
Sweet.
Just beautiful.
Bravo. Oh, people should see your work.
This is real what I do, but this isn't.
Not me. You're not
We
doing
don't
it.
know you, so we don't have to see you. Susan wants to see it. Right, Susan?
Oh, so
Yeah, Susan wants to see it. To her. Yeah, that's cool.
this is.
I can't convert.
Yeah,
You go.
yeah.
Oh, James is gonna go. All right.
It's just kind of.
We're
All practicing.
works in progress. We want to see everything. Can I start by explaining what your professional work is?
Huh?
James is the mural painter.
Yeah. Murals.
Hello, brother. Beautiful.
Hey, how you doing?
Just try to
Beautiful.
I love
It's awesome.
It's fun to watch.
You should see us. Yeah.
it. Nice. Very, very nice.
Wow.
Colors.
Thank you.
His tag art.
It makes me look around and say, what's going on there? What's going on?
Mhm.
What's going on?
That's what it is.
Right.
Yoko, love it.
You go. Oh, that's beautiful.
That bottom corner too.
That's gorgeous.
Very nice. Very abstract.
Just beautiful.
Really lovely.
Really nice.
Amazing.
Great shapes.
Bravo, I love the touches of black.
Thank you.
And the shading.
It's beautiful. Terrific piece.
Y'all. Come on up. I'm done.
Okay, first one, I tried to do the exercise.
Oh, wow.
Hey, Daniel.
No, you said that you wanted to say something about transcending someone that I know. Well, this is my transcending hatred.
Wow.
I'm trying to represent someone I hate.
Okay.
Another person that I hate.
Okay.
Hate this guy.
You did a good job.
Is that a baseball cap he's wearing?
Mm.
A big mouth there. Mean and
Because-
angry.
No, it's not because he's angry. Because he's a manipulative bully.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
He's a bully that everyone see him that he's very this white collar guy. Everyone's trying to see the good of him, but he's a total bully that I hate him.
Mm.
I love how it looks horizontally too. It had that same power when it was laying on the table in the horizontal.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's distracting. I thought it looked like New Jersey backwards.
It's like cool. It's cool.
Yeah,
Right, Daniel.
but I didn't want it to do because how can I say? Because you guys are so lovey-dovey and don't want any negatives. I just decided to make something positive for you guys also.
Oh, very nice. That's nice. I love the colors.
Yes. Wow. That's
It's
terrific.
so interesting. Love it.
Yeah, it is. Almost
Great creature.
Dancing.
E.T.
Why I am the only one who actually paints a negative emotion? I never seen any one of you painting angry or hateful art.
I'll show you next time.
Thank you. Thank you.
You can inspire us to do that.
And
It's a way to get rid of it.
Mhm.
No, don't do that yet. Okay.
Joy, are you gonna share?
Wow.
Wow.
Very powerful.
That is terrific. That's wonderful.
Hey,
Go. Then capture somebody's soul there.
Beautiful.
Representing an actual real person.
It's my nephew. He's homeless and suffering from mental illness and drug abuse, and so try to capture his
Wow.
energy, but he's trapped right
Yeah.
now.
Very powerful.
Why don't you take it?
I'm sorry.
Why don't you take it?
He's out in Colorado.
You say you're homeless, you mean it's a homeless, you take
And Daniel, some people choose to be. Jackie, you're.
Yeah, right. That's right.
Wow, Jackie. Just
very cool.
Oh, that's terrific. Look at those colors.
Yeah, the colors are great. Very cool.
That's great.
Very, very interesting. Wow.
My son.
Aw.
Definitely did. It's your son. Wow. I was thrilled with what we produced in this class. Bravo to everyone. And I look forward to our next class. We will continue our celebration of African American History Month. And we will have more fun with the purpose. Folks at home, folks here, thank you for coming. Art on, and I will